Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And we are at the beginning of February, and we are going to be doing a lot of Valentine things this month. So I hope that you guys will enjoy these projects that we're working on this month. The first thing we're going to do is a washcloth. Um, so I am using this, I love this cotton, and it is called Brights. It has like yellow, it's got pinks and purples and teals all through it, maybe a light blue in there too. So I just thought it would be, I liked this, so we'll do this for Valentine's Day. And we're going to put a lavender border around it. We're going to chain 40 to begin with. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. We're actually going to do 40, or yeah, no, 40. I'm thinking I'm regular crocheting because I have the wrong hook. All right, so I can put that hook away and get my Tunisian hook out. And now we're going to go in the back bumps of the chains and pull up loops. Now this first loop here is counts. So the first chain we always go to the second chain first because of that loop always counts, that beginning loop. So now once we get these loops pulled up, you should have 40 loops on your hook. Alright, so we will be back once we got all of our loops pulled up. Okay, alright, so we've got 40 loops on our hook, as you can see there. Now we're going to do a pass, a return pass. And the first one, we're just going to go through one loop on the first one. And then we're going to go through 2 loops every time until you only have 1 loop left on your hook. And this is the base row. And every time you start out Tunisian crochet, no matter what stitch you're going to do, this is how you start out your base row from a chain every time. So today we're going to learn a new stitch. It is called the knit stitch. As soon as we get this done, I'll show you how to do that. There we go. And that's what the base row always looks like. It looks like this. Okay. Now, again, we go to the second one. We never use the first one because the first one is always on the hook and it counts. So in the second, you'll see these little parallel lines. You're going to go, if you would move that parallel line, you would see that the other parallel line is on the other side. You're going to go straight through it and then bring up a loop. and it brings that other parallel line through like that. And then you're going to, this is called the knit stitch. We're going to go do that through every one. So we're just going to go straight through. Alright, and you will still have 40 loops on your hook, and you will still do the same return pass the same way. The return pass does not change. Alright, so we're just going to do a few rows of this, probably about 4 or 5 rows, and then we'll be back. When you get to the end, you'll see, let me pull that out, it looks like this. Alright, we want to go through both loops on the end. So there's 2 loops, 1, 2. Go through both of those and pull through. Alright, and then I'm going to do the return pass. And just keep going as usual, and I will see you after 5 rows. Okay, I want to show you that when you Tunisian crochet, your work shrinks up. When you first start with a chain of 40, I measured it to be about 15 to about 15.5 inches. But after you do some Tunisian crochet a few rows, we have about 12 inches. So it shrinks up 3 inches. So that is just the nature of the beast. And whenever you go to do something, you want to keep that in mind, that you can't go by a chain. You have to crochet or Tunisian crochet a few rows, which is the reason why I crocheted 4 or 5 rows, because once you get 4 or 5 rows done, it'll stay there. It won't shrink up anymore. So anyway, this is about 12 inches, and I'm going to crochet until this is 12 inches wide to make a square out of it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to continue doing the same thing until this washcloth gets as big as I want it, or about 12 inches wide. So, or in length. So it'll be a perfect square. All right, and we'll see you then. Okay, so this is 12 inches by 12 inches. And look at this beautiful stitching. Just like knitting. It looks like it was knitted. Isn't that pretty? All right. We're going to bind off the top of this, but I'm going to do it with a half double crochet. So we're just going to go through like we were knitting, same way, and then make your half double crochet. each one of these. All the way down. All right, and then right here in this last one right here, we're just going to put 3 half double crochets in there, and then you're going to go down the side, just putting half double crochets in each stitch, 1 half double crochet in each stitch. And you're going to do that all around, making sure that on the corners you're going to put 3 half double crochets. And then we'll be back for round 2 of this border. Okay, so the second row is we're going to single crochet in that third loop. So, which is the loop behind the half double crochet, so that it leaves this groove right here. And here for the longest time, this has been my signature border because I love it. I love that it fancies it up a little bit, and it actually frames the work. And I have always said that if you're going to do something very good and pretty, that it needs framed. When you get to the corners, you're going to put 3 single crochets in that corner. So I'll get to the corner and then be back. Okay, so we're at the middle stitch of that corner. So the corner is 3 half double crochets. So the middle one, you're going to put 3 singles in that one, in that third loop. And then you just continue all the way around doing that. And then that's what it will look like once you're done. Very pretty. Frames it up nicely. frames up beautiful work, because all artwork needs a frame. All right, and that's that. Now I know 40 is a really big washcloth, but some people like big washcloths, especially men with big hands love a big washcloth. But if you you could do chain 30 or 35, that will make it smaller a little bit. But if you can also use this as a hot pad because it's made of cotton, so you could use it to put hot pans on, or use it even as a pot holder because it's thick enough that you can do, because it's really thick fabric when you do this Tunisian crochet, and it makes a really thick fabric. But it is so beautiful, though. To me, this looks like a knitted washcloth because it's got that knit stitch, and I didn't need 2 needles to make it. And that's what I love about Tunisian crochet. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and bye bye now.